Monday. Today's Monday now. Day 3 of the Growler versus time experiment. On Saturday, I bought this Growler. The experiment is see how long it lasts, and now it's Monday, so let's check it out. Still a bit of carbonation in it. That's good news. Oh, just a bit. Just a little bit. It's yeah, it's a little sad. A little sad seeing how it become. So usually when you talk about beer, one of the descriptors is that it's lively. I'm never really sure what it means, but this is definitely a beer that's now dying. So it feels like that as I'm holding it in its hand. Yeah, it's definitely lost a lot of carbonation. The color doesn't change too much. And yeah, it does lose a lot of the aromatics that makes a beer a beer. Barely anything anymore. It's a sad fate. Well, only one thing left to do. You know what? It's actually still not so bad. It's actually still pretty good. Yeah, like I mentioned yesterday, I lost a lot of sweetness. It still got that bitter punch at the end. I don't think it's gonna lose that necessarily, but it definitely does lose a lot of the fresh quality to it. It does taste like a stale drink a little bit. Honestly, right now, it tastes a lot like something I would homebrew. Yeah, insulting to me. The thing about like home brewing is it's a little tricky at the start to calibrate the carbonation that you want in it. So you put like sugar into the bottle and you hope it turns out right. And I guess it feels like it missed an ingredient at some phase. And like it didn't have enough sugar, or the yeast did something weird and it's not farting out the CO2 as much as we expected, but it just loses the bite. It loses even the bitterness. Now that I'm having it a couple of sips, it's definitely lackluster compared to day one. So if I was to rate it from that scale that I was using, I would still give this beer a pass. I would say maybe it dropped another 15%. I'll say 10. I'll be generous. So from day 1 to day 2, it lost 30, so 70, and it lost another 10. So it's probably sitting around 60 right now. It's still a very passable beer. If you told me that this was homebrew, I would tell you it's really good. If you tell me that it's a legit brewery that brewed it, I'll be a little disappointed. It's less balanced. If you focus on each flavor, right now, this sip, it does taste a little sweeter. So it's this imbalance that's happening. Yeah, that's totally it. It feels like an imbalanced drink now, but still a very good beer. Not a very good beer. Still a very drinkable beer. Yeah, I look forward to seeing how the quality changes tomorrow. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. The last possible day that they said it's good. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.